Jesus Christ.
Can we trade?
If you've got the...
Yeah.
Come up. This won't take long. Gone weak at the knees, have you?
Yeah.
I'll slaughter you! Come here, Lily Liver! You call that You'll get what for? Yeah. Yeah.
Good day to you.
Let's have a word about the...
Well,
What about this?
that's better.
That's a sum I can...
Onions, garlic, delicious juicy cabbage.
What do you want here, lad?
God save, Monsignor. My name's Henry, and I've been sent by Sir Hanish of Lipa.
Sir Hanish, And why is he sending you?
I'm to assist you in your search.
Oh, I see. How considerate of him. Well, you've come at the right time. I need someone who'll go unnoticed among the locals. I'm sure Sir Hanish told you what I'm doing here.
He said you're looking for heretics?
Exactly. I'm seeking out the sores that inflict the body of the church. The rash of heretics. Waldensians. Dangerous heretics, one and all.
How can I help you then?
Excellent. Let's get right to the point. I know how to get to where the heretics congregate.
And what's stopping you from going there, sir?
That is to say, I know in theory. The crux of the matter is this. We caught a heretic in Gutenberg who told us of the heretics in Ushitz. Regrettably, by the time he got around to...
I see. So do you know where they meet up, or don't you?
Possibly. His account was confused, to say the least. I have a record somewhere here. Can you read, boy?
Naturally, Father. Otherwise, Sir Hanish wouldn't have sent me.
I see. It's a good thing at least the servants of the nobility are getting a suitable education. Here's the record of the interrogation. From what I can make out, his description of the route starts at the local tavern. Once you've found something out, come back and see me.
I'll do my best, Father.
Well, I'm not from Uj.
That's good, because the last thing I need is one... And they don't trust me either. But you're an ordinary lad with a like...
You flatter me, Monsignor. Are there any suspects?
Everyone is a suspect. You can be sure of that. But...
How did you conclude?
We caught one in Gutenberg. He confessed to everything.
And that was all he told you?
By the end, all his strength had left him, so he couldn't even...
I'm guessing he didn't speak.
Of course not.
Little wonder his strength deserted him in the executioner's clutches.
My lad, guard your tongue. Heretics are a canker on the body of the church. You take the hot iron to it and burn it out. It may hurt. It hurt me too, to have to cause the man to suffer.
Who are these Waldensians? I've never heard of them.
Really? Then you've either not been paying attention in church, or the parish priest in Ratai is... Both possibilities are equally disturbing, but I'll allow... But to answer your question, it's a heretical...
I gathered that much. But what form does the
Look, boy, I don't have time right now to embark on theological disputation. Besides which, it...
Very well, Monsignor. I'll get working on it.
God be with you, my son.
I have a few more...
Ask away, my son.
I'll get working on it.
God be with you, my...
I have a few more questions.
Ask away, my...
Sorry, Father. I'm afraid I'm not up to read.
That's all right, lad. My scribe has a truly dreadful scroll. I began my pilgrimage in Ujits, a den of iniquity where the people were drinking and fornicating. So I left that corrupt place at once. The only place I could make out was the local tavern. And at once I saw another abomination, the Temple of the Bride of the Antichrist, with the proud Babylonian tower. When I left the village, I came upon a crossroads and didn't know which way to go. So I fell on my knees and prayed. On I went, through this sinful land. I journeyed further, and by the road I saw the abode of the apostles. Then I left their house. I went further along the edge of the world. And then I saw two bridges, and then I finally...
That sounds rather insane.
As I say, he was probably raving. Do you recognize any of those places?
No, but I can look for them.
Excellent. That's what I wanted to hear.
I'll get working on it.
God be with you, my...
Good day to you.
Father, I wouldn't have expected...
With a stick. I practiced with a stick. Farewell.
Yeah.
God be with you.
I've come from the priests. They're saying you incited some women to witchcraft.
Me? Witchcraft?
You'd be wise to give me a straight answer. I mean you no harm.
As long as it's the truth you speak. I've done a very foolish thing. It's preying on my mind so much I can't sleep a wink.
But I'm supposed to believe an old witch has pangs of conscience.
Laugh if you like, but it's not a word of a lie. You probably know I sell very... You see, Vera, Zlata, and Kuta from Uzhitz wanted a magic ointment.
What kind of ointment was it?
One that will show you a world no one else can see. A place of wonder and terror. I don't know if it's the work of the devil or of God himself, but the ointment...
So all this talk of witches anointing themselves and then...
The ointment could make a person see such things. But it was stupid of me letting those foolish...
Will you give me the ointment recipe?
It contains belladonna and the herb Paris, both quite poisonous plants.
So why did you give them the ointment at all?
Because I'm soft-hearted. You see, one of those women, Vera, lost her whole family in Skalitz. They said they wanted to use the ointment to speak with the dead and...
I understand how they feel.
Judge not, lest ye be judged. I didn't want to give them the ointment, but...
Their plea or the clink of their... And why are you so worried about them all of a sudden? What changed?
I'm losing sleep over it. Firstly, those women don't...
They burn them alive.
That they do. So...
It didn't bother you before then. What did they want the ointment for?
Each one of them lost a loved one recently, and it's...
I've heard enough.
If you've heard enough, you must understand why I need your help. Find out from those...
Very well. But only because the priest himself asked me to.
Thank you 1,000-fold. I'll go to the... May the Lord watch over you.
Can we do something about...
Well, we...
Agree?
Come now, just a little... See now, I knew...
Be quick about it. Are you deaf?
What do you think you're doing? You've no business here.
Over there! Do something! My God, over there!
I've heard something about a magical ointment.
What? Who told you that? Was someone asking around?
It might interest the priest.
The priest? Who's been telling him stories? Does he know about us?
What I've heard already amounts to a burning offence.
Wait. Really?
If someone buys witching ointment, what am I supposed to think they want it for? Let me take a wild guess.
We're doing no wrong. We go to the woods alone, at night, and we hurt no one. I won't say any more. You might twist it against us.
You there! Stop! Surrender! You've committed a crime, and I'm a... Now I'll teach you what... Well, you won't forget this in a hurry, because it'll take...
All right, that's enough. Maybe you didn't realise, but I'm in the service of the Lord of Ratai. So you better keep that in mind.
Ah, I didn't know that. My apologies. Go ahead.
Is there something you need?
Apples straight from the tree. Melon.
God be with you.
on out there? What's that? What do you want?
I'm here to keep an eye on you.
We don't need anyone looking after us. Who sent you anyway?
The priest sent me.
The priest? Oh, that's not good. He's sure to want to see us burn. We can't do anything now. Let's go home.
Good God.
Can we trade?
If you've got the...
How's it going?
Can we trade?
If you've got the...
Good morning. Take care.
Let's talk about...
Well, now a little... Finally, a reasonable... That sounded like...
Good day to you.
God be with you.
exactly do you put it on?
Well, there. You know.
I feel shy.
So playing games with the devil is all right, but dabbing some ointment on your cunny is going too far?
Aye, well... Don't peek for a bit. I'm not sure.
Don't worry. Plenty of women have tried it before us.
What if it does work? What if he does appear?
But that's what we want, isn't it? Let's go. We're here. We all know what to do, don't we?
I'm not altogether sure. Gertrude didn't want to say anything about that. So all we know is what we can...
The ointment is the main thing, and we'll think up some chant or two.
Just let's get it over with, quick. I keep hearing weird noises.
When shall we three meet again? In thunder.
I hear someone coming. Who's there? Is it you, Kuta?
No, I'm still over here.
What's going on here?
Welcome, Prince of Darkness. And make yourself at home.
What would you like us to do? We will fulfill your every wish if you fulfill ours.
Prince of Darkness? What in God's name are you babbling about?
Why are you testing us?
Testing you? Jesus Christ, what have you been smearing on yourselves?
A magic ointment from the herb woman? We are ready to pleasure you, Lord. In return, all we ask is that you rid us of the humans. And if you won't rid us of them, then help us get away from here. Give us riches, so we can start a new life in the city.
I'll give you anything you ask.
I knew it. Thank you, my lord.
In return, you'll have to... Shit. I feel very weird.
Oh, that ointment. You smeared the ointment on me.
Fear not, my lord. Nothing will happen to you. It's all part of the ceremony.
Shit. What the fuck? What did you do to me?
Are you quite well after your long journey?
Huh? Long journey? What?
From the gates of hell to here. When will you take care of the humans? And why don't you have horns and hooves and a goat's tail, like the priest said?
I flew in on a tree branch.
Flying on a branch? Will you teach us how to do that too? We are your maidservants now. We'll do anything you wish.
How come you're a talking mare?
What mare? Does your sight deceive you? I'm Vera, and I turn many a young man's head in Ujits.
I got rid of my horns and hooves along the way, and I keep my tail in my breeches. I only get it out for special occasions.
I hope there'll be one soon enough.
Actually, I wanted something else.
What's that, oh lord?
Will you serve me and do all I tell you to?
Oh yes, our Lord of Hellfire. We'll do whatever you want. Just rid us of those wretched humans. Which one will you take first?
Me! Take me!
No, me.
And what about the other one? Why doesn't she speak up?
Kuta, you chicken! Speak up!
I want you. Hen. Hen.
That was tough. Oh, but I'm all dizzy again.
What is wrong with you? Is something going to come of it or not?
I need to sleep.
Bugger sleep! What was that? What is it? Someone coming!
Quitting! Ah! Oh! 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 Christ! Here! Oh.
What happened here? Shit! Oh my god. These are no demons, just flesh and blood woodcutters. I'll never be able to explain this to anyone. That fucking ointment. Damn that old hag. Now what?
was that noise?
I found out more about the Egypt witchcraft.
Pray, do tell.
The women have got hold of some magic lotion from the herb woman, and they're using it to summon the devil.
For the love of heaven.
I followed them to where they held their Sabbath. They summoned the devil, danced around a fire.
Oh my God, what else?
The women were completely out of their minds from that ointment. Then some woodcutters stormed in. They wanted to put a stop to the witch's Sabbath.
Good God. And what happened?
I had to kill the woodcutters to save those women from them.
For Christ's sake! How could you? Such needless slaughter! Those men meant well. Was there no other way to stop the bloodshed?
The woodcutters were beside themselves with rage, baying for the women's blood. There was no reasoning with them.
There must have been another way.
I did everything I could.
The good Lord observes your deeds. Pray for the souls of those unfortunate Christians. Pray, because you have blood on your hands. At least you see where dancing with the devil can take you. Pray for their loved ones and for your soul and mine, because we share the blame. And now please, go. Leave me alone to pray. May the Lord watch over you.
Good day to you.
Farewell.
Hey, is someone there?
Yeah.
What do you need?
What are you doing?
What the hell are you on about? But you look a bit suspicious to me, poacher.
I wasn't hunting. That carcass was all...
Why, you still have the bow you shot the poor wretch with.
This? I have this for defense. These days, you can't even leave the village without a weapon.
Well, you're right there. These are... all right. I suppose you're not the guilty one.
I'm glad you saw sense. And what exactly were you doing?
What are you getting at?
You were cutting it up right here on the road.
What of it? A corpse doesn't need possessions.
I could drag you off to Rattay myself and let the bailiff decide.
All right, then. I did it. I needed food. The Cumans burned us out. The brigands took everything. Everything. You don't have to tell anyone, you know. And you won't regret it. God be with you.
God save you.
Can we do something about the...
Well, we can try. Finally, a reasonable sum.
Master Huntsman.
There's always something that needs doing. You're that Scarlet's lad, aren't you? Sir Radzig's lackey.
Sir Radzig is my liege, and I serve him faithfully. But that doesn't make me a lackey.
As you wish. What matters to me is that you're no layabout looking for easy work. I have a job.
I'm listening.
We've been having terrible problems with poachers lately. In Sir Divish's forests, we've been finding gutted entrails.
And you want me to track down the poach?
Indeed. Whatever you learn...
Do you suspect anyone?
Well, it's hard to say, but seeing how much harm they're causing, I'd say they're no croft.
Shouldn't you be dealing with the poachers yourself?
I should, you're quite right. But when I ask the local folk anything, their mouths close up like...
Do you think the locals are in on it?
Well, I don't know, maybe. But even if not, they'll never talk to me. They're scared I'll dig some skeleton out of their cupboard. You know, the smaller the village, the bigger the...
I understand. I'll try to find out something about them.
Certainly. Ask around the village. Somebody. And it wouldn't hurt to ask in the inn in the glade, the one on the road towards Neuhof. I've heard they serve good venison. And...
That's clear enough. As soon as I hear anything, I'll let you...
Thanks for your help, lad.
I'd like you to show me some hunting.
Certainly.
I'd like to practice the...
All right, but it'll cost...
Isn't that quite a lot? What about this?
Well, now, a little more... Agreed. May the Lord watch over you.
Good day to you. What do you need?
How's trade?
Around here? The ones who've got it worst are them at the Neuhof stud farm. Getting things up and running again without old Smill.
Listen, innkeeper, I hear you have some game here from time to time.
Aye, we have dice games happening most nights.
You'd make a stuffed bird laugh. You know full well what I mean.
No? I've no idea what...
Oh, come now, let's not lie to each other. I know very well you sell poached game here.
Oh, you do? Do you? And how's that?
I've seen a bit of the world. I know how things go.
Even so, I don't rightly understand what you're on about.
I've heard there are poachers in the area, and I'd like to join them.
Ah, you should have said right away you're in the trade. But before I tell you anything, I'll have to put you to the test. You know, I can't send every Tom, Dick and Harry to my friends.
Fair enough. What do you want me to do?
At the stud farm near here, there's a stable hand by the name of Jakob. Bastard got lucky at dice, and won my favourite tankard off me.
And what's that got to do with me?
If you'd stop interrupting, you might find out. Anyway, he's so full of himself, he doesn't want to give it back. Not even for money. But he's very fond of archery. And I don't need to add he likes to make bets.
I'm with you. If I can win your tankard back and bring it to you, you'll know that
you're not completely useless. That's right. So, get going. I'm thirsty, and I'll always taste it better out of my trusty old tankard.
I'd like to learn to fight better with an axe.
Certainly.
I'm interested in more...
Wouldn't you rather learn the...
Well...
May the Lord watch over you.
Greetings. What? Good luck then.
I'm glad to see you.
I'd like to find out about the poachers round here who've been stealing game recently.
I don't know anything about it. But if I were you, I'd speak to Martha, the innkeeper's wife. She knows all the... See you later.
Here, enjoy it.
What do you need?
I'd like to find out about the poachers.
I don't have time for gossip. If that's what you're after, go speak to Elena. Goodbye.
God be with you.
I'd like to find out about the poachers round.
What about them?
Well, I wondered if you've got any idea who might be doing it.
Tom of the Baths was mouthing off in the tavern, that's all I know. Goodbye. I'm glad to see you.
I'd like to find out about...
What about them?
Well, I wondered if you've got any idea...
Tom of the Baths was mouthing off in the tavern. Take care.
Goodbye.
Yeah!
God be with you.
I'm here to find out about the poachers gang, and I need to ask a few questions.
Well, ask away. I don't have all day.
I heard you were yelling in the tavern that you were off to hunt some venison.
Look here. I don't know who you are, but you should watch your mouth.
I will, don't you worry. So what happened then?
What? Nothing. It was just the beer talking. I got pissed and started...
Maybe not. That remains to be seen. That'll do me. I hear there's been trouble with poachers recently.
I don't have time to talk to strangers. Good day to you. See you later. See you later.
Good health to you.
I heard you've got a poaching problem in the woods around here.
In the woods and out of them. Not long back, the bastards hung a deer.
That's pretty brazen.
Certainly is. Word around the village is that someone wants to shame him till he squirms.
Do you think it was someone local?
I really don't know. All sorts of things get said. Hannikin Hare's back, if you listen to some, and others are going on about Tom of the Baths.
And what about you?
It could be anyone. There's more than one that has it in for Nicholas.
What's so suspicious about this Thomas?
Just that he was drunk and blabbering about...
Putting a deer's head on the huntsman's house sounds pretty risky.
Maybe they want to show that Huntsman Nicholas is no match for them. And they're not...
Tell me something about Hannikin Hare.
He used to be Master Huntsman here a while back. But then Nicholas got him accused of a murder, and the Hare had to flee. It cost him the huntsman's rank and Margaret, too.
What happened between Hare and Nicholas, anyway?
Those two didn't get on from the start. And then that business. But it all came to a head about 15 years back when Sir Henry of...
Sir Hanish's father?
Just so. There was a banquet at the castle in his honor, and in the morning they found one of Sir Henry's men-at-arms in the ditch with his neck broken. Well, Nicholas made sure that
So how did Nicholas put the blame on Hare?
That evening there'd been a right falling out between Hare and the guardsman. Blows were struck. Well, Sir Divish didn't want any ill will with Sir...
What was going on with Margaret?
Her father promised her to Hannikin, because they seemed a good match. But Nicholas couldn't stomach that, so he did what he did.
I want to ask about something else. Tell me something about Hannikin Hare.
He used to be Master Huntsman here a while back. But then Nicholas got him accused of a murder, and the Hare had to flee.
I want to ask about some... So why do people think Tom of the Baths is involved?
Ah, that's just nonsense. He was bragging in the tavern that he'd put on a venison feast.
Did he?
I doubt it. But if you want to know more, ask my husband, the innkeeper. I wasn't here that evening.
That'll be all.
God be with you. Jesus Christ. Your clothes. Were you a son?
I heard there are poachers in the wood.
If only if it was just poachers. It's that sorcerer Hare.
Tell me something about Hannikin Hare.
Ah, that was all years ago. He turned up here one day. No one rightly knew where from. He claimed up at the castle to be a nobleman's son, and so he got the office of Master Huntsman, and Margaret was promised him for his wife. Nobody could have known he was a sorcerer.
And how did his sorcerer...
Well, he was able to vanish into thin air in the forest right in front of folk.
That doesn't sound very convincing to me.
That's because you've not seen his marksmanship. It wasn't natural, the things he could do with that bow.
I see. How did it go with Margaret?
I'm not one to gossip, but she was a flighty lass in her younger years. She could never make up her mind.
What do you mean?
Oh, that was quite something. And then some on top of it. Sir Henry of Lipo was visiting here at the castle, and of course they found him out. But how do you keep a sorcerer under lock and key?
Oh well, quite a while. Any idea why he murdered the man?
No one knows, and most likely never will. But they...
Was he actually seen killing the guardsman?
I suppose so. Else they'd hardly...
That's probably true. There is one other... Has anyone actually seen this Hannikin Hare? He seems to exist only as a bogeyman to frighten naughty children.
Oh, he exists all right. But he flits around in the forest like a shadow. They won't be catching...
Goings on? What's that supposed to...
Cavorting and raising hell. Sorcery! Hare meets up with his sorcerer's apprentices, and they feast in the clearing in the woods. In the morning, they turn into... Or what she was doing there with them.
Very well. Who does Hare want revenge?
Master Huntsman Nicholas, of course. When the Hare disappeared, Nicholas took his Margaret, and the huntsman...
So Nicholas came out of it well?
That one always knew how to land on his feet.
Thanks.
Goodbye.
Came from over here.
God's blessings.
I'd like to find out about the poachers round here who've been stealing game recently.
If you ask me, there's some questions best left unanswered. But go and see Elena if you're determined.
I'd like to ask you about Hannikin Hare.
I'm sorry, but I really don't want to talk about that.
The thing is, every time I spoke to someone about Hare, they always ended up talking about you.
But I don't.
You aren't to blame for anything, is that it? Well, I am willing to believe you, but you do know more.
Very well. You're right.
How were things between you and Hare back then?
There was nothing between us. Hannikin Hare impressed my father with all his talk of noble blood. But I couldn't stand him, and I didn't want to marry him.
So you didn't want him? I only asked because I've heard differently.
That's village talk. Of course folk gossip. Mostly they just want to hurt Nicholas.
Did Hare really commit the murder?
God in heaven, how should I know? Anyway, it doesn't matter now.
That remains to be seen. That'll be everything. I'd like to ask you...
I'm sorry.
That'll do me.
Goodbye.
Hey, is someone there? What have we here?
Mother of God, you look...
I've got a few questions about these poachers.
So ask.
I heard you saw something fishy in the forest.
That's right, I did.
Can you describe what you saw?
It was after dark, I remember that. I went up past the castle along by the clearing, and I saw someone had lit a fire, and there were figures singing and dancing, and I could hear the whistling of a pipe. And I could smell roast meat. It was like a feast of some sort.
Did you recognize anyone there? Someone from the village, maybe?
No. Like I said, it was dark. All I could see...
Did you hear any familiar voices?
No. But I heard girls' laughter, goblets clink.
Where is the clearing?
A short walk north of the castle. There's a track past the woodcutters' camp that takes you there.
Thanks. What do you make of this poaching that's been going on?
It's clear as day. Hannikin Hare's back. And putting those antlers on Nicholas's house? Well, we all know what that means, don't we? It's the sign of a cuckold, you mark my words.
You mean to say his wife's cheating on him?
All I'm saying is she might be feeling the urge. It happens in the best of families.
Well, you're the first who's certain of Hare's return.
Well, now, I wouldn't say I'm completely sure. I suppose some other mischief maker could have...
You were singing a different song not long ago.
So? Why do you want to know so much, anyway?
It's nothing to you, but I'm helping Nicholas unmask that local poaching gang.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Well, now you know. And you also know not to keep anything from me. So, what's the story with that Hare?
All right, I'll tell you what I know. But promise not to tell Nicholas I said it.
I'll do what I can, but I need to let him know what I discover. So, out with it.
It's to do with Margaret, his wife. They say it's all because of her.
Keep going.
I know full well Hare's here, because Margaret admitted as much.
What did she tell you?
That he waited in the woods till she came by and they exchanged some words. Words was all she told me. Who knows what they actually got up to.
And what did they speak about?
I don't know. But if Nicholas knew they'd met, he'd most likely kill her.
You're sure she wasn't saying it in jest?
Oh no. Margaret wouldn't joke about something like that.
Well, you're the first who's certain of Hare's return.
Well now, I wouldn't say I'm completely...
Stop trying to wriggle out of it. But you know who Radzig Cobbler is?
Of course.
I'm his right-hand man, and I'm helping the huntsman.
All right, I'll tell you what I know. But promise not to tell Nick...
I'll do what I can, but I need to let him know.
It's to do with Margaret.
Keep going.
I know full well...
What did she tell you?
That he waited in the...
And what did they speak about?
I don't know, but...
You're sure she wasn't...
Oh no.
Who's this Hannikin Hare?
Hannikin Hare? There was a time he was master huntsman here, and Margaret was set to be his wife. But then he got himself accused of murder, and...
So what's the story between Hare and Margaret?
It was complicated. He wanted her, and she wanted him too, I reckon. At least for a while. But then she hitched up with Nicholas, and now she says...
So what went on between Hare and...
Those two? There was no love lost between them from the moment Hare arrived. And then...
Do you think Hare really killed that man?
Who knows the truth of it now? I did find it all a bit odd. Hare never was much of a... And Margaret never wanted to speak of it. Wouldn't hear a word.
That's all I need.
Good luck then.
Who are you?
You want something from me, do you?
Yeah. I'm here to find out about the poachers gang.
Well, ask away. I don't have all day.
Blacksmith Betty saw people feasting in the woods, and she says there was a nice smell of venison. What do you know about it?
Nothing. I wasn't there.
And I don't suppose you'll tell me who was?
No, because I wasn't there.
That'll do me.
God be with you.
I'd like to ask you about Hannikin Hare.
I'm sorry, but I really don't want to talk about that.
Listen, I know the Hare is here, and I know you spoke with him. And if you don't want your husband to find out, you better start talking.
Go ahead. Nicholas won't believe you anyway. It's only Betty who saw us, and everyone knows how she...
That'll do me. I'd like to ask you about...
I'm sorry, but I...
That'll do me. I'd like to find out about the
If you ask me, there's some questions best left unanswered. But go and see Elena if you're...
I'd like to ask...
I'm sorry.
That'll do me.
Go... Goodbye.
Yeah.
I'm here to find...
Well, ask away.
That'll do me. I hear there's been...
I don't have time to...
I'd like to ask you about...
I'm sorry, but I really don't want...
That'll do me. I'd like to find out...
If you ask me, there's some questions best left unanswered. But go and see Elena if you're determined. That old gossip will tell you all there is to know.
Good God.
What do you think about all the...
What should I be thinking? If they ever catch them, Sir Divish will have them skinned alive.
Folk were talking about Hannah...
Oh, good Lord. People do like to prattle on.
Do you think Nicholas is...
A master huntsman who lets poachers run wild through his woods? He's useless.
Right. Thank you, Innkeeper. I've heard Tom of the Baths was
So he did. He and Jack Piper were bragging about, and a few days later, they did come and buy...
Did they have anything else to say?
Not really. I told him to shut up, or someone would hear him and there'd be trouble.
And what did he say to that?
Nothing. He had more booze in him than the castle cellar. He just hiccuped and slid under the table.
Do you suppose he meant it?
Hardly. He's nothing but a...
All right. I'd best ask him myself.
Feel free to ask, but don't believe half.
And who is this Jake Piper?
Oh, he's Tom's best mate. A decent fellow. They call him the Piper.
Where can I find him?
Well, most likely in the quarry. He lends a hand there to make...
Thank you, Innkeeper. How are the Talmberg folk?
God be with you.
God's blessing.
I want to ask what...
I'm listening.
Tell me something about how...
He used to be Master Huntsman here a while back. But then Nicholas got him accused of a murder.
What happened between Hare and...
Those two didn't get on from the start. But it all came to a head about 15 years back when...
Sir Hanish's father?
Just so. There was a banquet at the castle in his honor, and in the morning they found one of Sir Henry's...
And what happened to Hare?
That's just it. No one rightly knows. They put him in the dungeon, but...
I want... That'll be all.
Goodbye.
God be with you.
I'd like to find out about the
If you ask me, there's some questions best left unanswered. But go and see Elena if you're determined. That old gossip will tell you all there is to know.
Goodbye.
Good God, you look terrible. Did some...
I need to ask you something about the poachers.
What? Me? Why me, for Christ's sake?
Some folk had themselves a feast in the woods recently, and the people who passed by told me they heard a piper playing. You weren't by any chance there, were you?
I was. I don't deny it. But nothing disreputable went on there.
If you're innocent, lying won't help you.
I don't know what you want from me. Nothing wrong went on in that clearing, and I certainly...
But you do know something about it, and you're keeping it from me. Very well. Loyalty is a fine thing, But once they discover who did it, then it'll be too late.
But I haven't done anything.
Then you have nothing to fear if you tell me what happened.
All right. Yes. There was venison being eaten, but I didn't bring it. Thomas brought that there.
So all that bragging when he was drunk was more than just hot air?
I don't know where the deer came from. After what happened in the tavern, Tom took me to the forest, to this hide there. But I was too worried someone...
You did yourself a favor. Thomas isn't going to get away with this. I need to ask you something about the poachers.
What?
They say you were mouthing...
We'd all had a few ales. You know...
So you didn't go poaching with Thomas?
My God, no. That would never even cross our minds.
So about that...
What about it?
So how do you explain that I found bones?
What? What kind of bones?
Deer bones.
As I was saying, there was meat being eaten. So there would be bones left.
And where might you have got a deer from? Game is for the nobles.
Well, someone brought it.
Who did?
I don't know. It wasn't me.
I'm asking you for the last time, who dragged in that deer?
Thomas. It was Thomas.
So all that bragging when he was drunk was more than...
I don't know where the deer came from. After what happened in the tavern, Tom took... God be with you.
Yeah.
What was that noise?
I'm here to find out about the poachers gang.
Well, ask away.
Jake swore to me that you dragged a stag to the feast. So out with it.
I'm telling you, I wasn't there.
Look, I can see you're not a poacher. You look like you couldn't hit a barn door.
That's what you think.
Are you trying to tell me you're a marksman? Are you an idiot or just too vain to think straight?
I don't see what you're getting at.
Look, I can tell you're not a poacher, but this constant lying isn't helping your case. In the end, if they don't find anyone, they'll come after you. They'll know it's not really you, but so what? There'll be no one better to blame, and someone has to swing for it.
All right. But promise me you won't drag me into anything.
Speak up and who knows? I might put in a word for you.
All right. The truth is I did drag a deer carcass there, but I didn't do the shooting. I was given it.
That's a likely story.
Honestly, not a word of a lie. I caught the poacher just as he was skinning it.
And who might that be?
I don't know.
If you don't tell me who it was, I've no reason to believe that story of yours.
Fine. Fine. He's one of the charcoal men. I've seen him taking the charcoal to the forge. His name is Radan.
There are plenty of charcoal burners around here.
He came from the charcoal piles south of here. If you follow the creek upstream, you can't miss them.
Well, you better pray I find him, because if you've been lying to me, I'll go straight to...
I'm telling the truth, I swear.
We'll see.
Take care now.